You're supposed to be dead! I can feel it. That clip is getting put into the highlight video and somebody is angrily typing, "Why do you even play hardcore?" I can feel it. This is what happens if you don't have enough intelligence to use a crossbow. I wonder if the reason I sneeze so much when I'm in this room is because of all the moldy drinks on my desk. I don't think my desk is big enough to be as bad as Aslan's. Although I just noticed there is a coffee can there from, I don't remember the last time I drank that coffee, so it's probably solid at this point. I don't know, does that count as a drink? Now it's more like a snack. Okay, the drink prediction, speaking of drinks, let's see how many I got on my desk. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Only 13 drinks. Hey, that's a pretty good payout for the under 15 believers. What is happening? I can't even escape these trades on hardcore. 2! 2! No, that's 2, not the price was 3. Pokemon cards were allowed at our school until these 2 kids, I don't know, like one was a really big crybaby and tried to trick him for his cards and trading or something. And then it got banned. And then everybody pissed in his shoes. I got some, you see that? I got some, oh, I'm not trying to Elon salute right now. I'm trying to show you my lunch. I've got some salt, some truffle salt for lunch. Okay, if you ever decide to playfully hit someone with the nerd rope, don't do it. This is a nerd rope. I mean, it's basically just sugar. All I'm saying is these things are really effective weapons. Dude, I just went like this with it to Amador's butt and it left a whelp there for like a month. It was crazy. Like this, literally this lightly. Just like that. Someone needed to call the police. It was a domestic scenario. When I criticized, like Rage Gaming told people to put their shit in a 1x tab, and then if they get spam whispered, you just raise it until you don't get spam whispered anymore. When I criticized that, people were like, yeah, I don't see the problem. And then they also bitch about people not responding to trades. Like, you are the problem. You're doing the same thing they're doing. I don't know, okay, I don't understand people who list an item and every time they get a whisper, they raise the price. I don't understand it. Like, I remember specifically, there was a jewel and hardcore trade that I wanted to buy in PoE 1. And I whisper the guy, and he doesn't respond, and then he relists it. I whisper him at the new price, and he doesn't respond, and he relists it. And I whisper him at the new price, and he doesn't respond, and he relists it. And then I'm like, alright, f you. And then I check again at the end of the league, and guess what? It never sold. Like, what? I don't understand. What do those people expect to happen? Most people start low and go higher, when the reality is you should go high and start lower. Would you rather live in the apex of filth or Ohio? Trick question. They're the same place. I think most PoE streamers had decent jobs before they streamed. I think it's just like me who never had a job. I think most PoE streamers actually had jobs. Are you kidding me? How is there there's none of these on trade? Are you kidding me? There is no fire catalyst on trade? Love hardcore. Dude, if people actually buy these, those are big money. I don't know why they're not on the auction house though. Maybe they don't need to add a crafting bench, but they need to add zones in the campaign that actually feel good for farming. Like, I don't really care that if you have to farm campaign before going to endgame. I think that's fine. But there's nowhere to farm. Every single zone is ass for farming, anyways. For how much GGG loves D2, how do they ignore the best part of D2? The absolute best part of D2 is that you feel like you actually get good things to farm in the campaign. Why do they not copy that? Why does no game copy that? The only game that copies that is like Hero Siege. You see, like, here's the thing that people don't understand about logout macro, right? Pausing or logout macro, either one. Without it, you just don't do anything. You just wait until you're immortal. If some people, if that's your cup of tea, you just like doing nothing for 1,000 hours before you can even attempt like a random breach in a map, then I mean, that is a point of view for sure. Can you imagine Jung on your team in League of Legends? I'm gooning in 5. I'm gooning in 5. My broccoli's ready. Press R. Goon in my lane right now. I wonder what's on my Atlas tree. I didn't even think about that. My Atlas tree might be not good. Oh yeah, I should probably get rid of that. That is not good for living. Dude, there's so many monsters! I want my map to be empty. Why is there so many monsters? I'm trying to get out of this damn map. Dude, this is supposed to be PoE 2. There's not supposed to be monsters in my map. I'm supposed to run for 45 minutes between packs. Why are the rares revealed already? What? I guess I low-rolled the number of monsters in this map. And did I go from a 9,000 monster map to a map with 12 monsters in it? Like, not rare monsters, just 12 total. I think that's like a good comeback. If your kid's ever arguing with you and your kid's pissing you off, you tell them they better say sorry or else you're gonna go back in time and it'll just be a cum fart instead and they won't be born. Why do crossbows look like waffle irons? This is totally what they looked at for this. This is dinner. Oh god, it's coming out. Idea.
I'm gonna need that guy.
Okay, here you go. She caught another animal. She caught another animal. Damage from non-crit hits is lucky, but that benefits Tempest Flurry too. They're both lightning. Oh, lightning rod the node on the tree, not the skill. Hey, those should not be named the same thing. That's stupid. Dude, I thought that monster's name was Toe Sucker. It looked like it. If you pronounce it, I mean, it could definitely be Toe Sucker. Okay, come on, dude. Is this thing really spawned out of the map? Never mind, I take everything back. D4 is the better game. The average PSI of a stream of urine is approximately 14.7 to 19.7 PSI. This pressure range, that can't be right. Medical professionals can measure bladder pressure using a procedure called urodynamics. Oh my god, it's actually real. But wait, urodynamics is actually real. I thought it was gonna be like the John backflip, man. You saw something in sex ed that haunted you your whole life. It was basically a camera that peeped while someone shot seed. This doesn't sound like Anaya. I think point on the doll where Mr. Jones touched you. I don't think that is normal. Oh my god, I win. I needed that. I needed that big time.
Slowly.
How did you manage to do that, dude? How did you manage to drop your Howa before dying in a delirium? That's impressive. Harry Stalker. That's a pretty good name. Dude, pausing was a mistake. It just lets my, like, ADHD go crazy. I'm, like, in the middle of a map and I pause and I just go start doing something else. It's not good. This is a bad habit, dude. It's so going to get me, it's gonna get me killed so hard in PoE 1. Like, I just paused the game a million times the map. I just remembered, need to put milk on the grocery list. My eyes. LASIK for me is like, I mean, relatively low chance, but a chance nonetheless for me to die just so I don't have to wear glasses. Because if I lose my vision, I'm out of here, bro. A new dimension for gaming and entertainment. Game Scent Smell-O-Vision. It's not listed. They used to have one listed as Human Exertion. Oh, I think they changed the name of the one that was Human Exertion. They changed it to Sports Arena. The moment there's some weird pedophile stuff, I'm out. That's like 80% of anime right there. The moment there's really weird, out of place, dramatic reactions every 10 seconds, that's another 10% of anime gone. Boom, there's only 5% left. And then it also needs to have decent writing and not be like all over the place and not a trillion filler episodes and blah, blah, blah. That's another 5% gone. and there's like nothing left. Is there a mod to make RimWorld not look like a game drawn by a 2-year-old yet? What do you mean it has anime mods? It looks like an early 2000s Flash game. But this just gave me big flashbacks. Holy shit. Anybody play that? Did anybody play that, dude? Holy. This game was sick. Maybe it's don't dump December, just hold it January, and then it's it February. Dude, I think my algorithm is looking pretty good. Check out my first 6 recommended videos I have. There has to be some way stuff can leave the economy or like punish the player or something, or else you're just gonna like stuff just rapidly inflates to like crazy prices and it becomes a clown economy. I know plenty of people want it to be like a sandbox, but I feel like most people argue that they don't want it to be a sandbox, and they also don't want it to be like super punishing or whatever. But it doesn't like those are two things that cannot exist together. I would instantly ask Rob what he thought about Elon's salute, and then he would leave the call. All right, watch this. Are you ready? Where'd it go? That's bad coding. I don't know, dude. The people who post on PoE Reddit, I mean, I guess it's probably just Reddit in general, but like if you're ever at the point where you're comparing the game to like an abusive relationship, you need to get the f off the computer. You remember this death, right? Boom, instantly dead. Get ready for the comments. People who die to this are the same people that would stand in AoEs in WoW dungeons. Like, this guy just has no clue what he's talking about. This is what happens when you learn 0 boss mechanics. You do nonsense like trying to insta-kill him in lava without pulling him out of there. Like, these guys are thinking this is like a normal thing in a game. Or in an ARPG specifically. I haven't really seen it in any other ARPG, but a ton of people are like, they pretend to be pros at this game and they have no f***ing idea what is going on. I made it through Cruel. I guess you could say I'm a god gamer. I know complex mechanics like, obviously, lava one-shots you in this game. Sure, burning ground and every other ground effect doesn't one-shot you, but this one, of course this one, is going to delete you in less than a second. That makes complete sense. Yeah, sure, you can go on a character with 0 defense and tank a slam from the hardest boss in the game and you survive, but lava on a random map boss? You should have known.